So these are the GT style door pulls for the GR86. This is going to be a quick guide on how to install these. So obviously with your OEM door handles, it'll be these. And to take these out, there will be a small little plastic piece here that you can pop out from the back with a flathead screwdriver, which holds the first screw to remove the door card, which it will just be a Phillips head right there. There's two more screws down in this cubby where you can use a flathead screwdriver and pop this cover off, which will show those two additional screws. Once all three screws are removed, you can pop the door panel off. I've had mine off 5-6 times on both sides. I've never had any issues putting it on or having any rattles. You can start by pulling from right here. It has good grip. It'll take some effort, but I've never broken any clips. Once you pop off the door panel, it'll just lift up and pull off. You have to be careful though, because there are wires behind this. So once you pull this off, you have the wire down there for the floodlight and your window switch. And then you have the wires that go to your door handles. These, you just have to turn 90 degrees and then pull up and they'll come right off. While popping off your door panel, one of these little plastic clips may come off. I've never broken any, like I said before. To put these back on, they just slide right back in that slot and they'll pop on to the door and it won't rattle. So to remove the OEM mechanism, there'll be two screws right here, and then there will be a clip on the top and the bottom, as you can see right there, and then right there. The GT style door pull does not use those clips. It does use those two screws, and you just have to use a flathead screwdriver to pry those back, and once those screws are removed, this will just pop right out. When installing the GT style door latch, you have to insert from the back first, as there's a little tab, and then it just screws in to the OEM slots, and then that is complete. When putting this back together, as you can see, this part slides or clips right in, just like the OEM does. Now, I did include a hole right below this to secure with a small zip tie to make sure this never comes undone. It hasn't come undone, but the zip tie is there just to make sure it doesn't. You don't have to pull the door card. It's like a little bit of insurance that it'll never come off, and you got to pull the door card off and fix it. Now, on your actual door panel, this plastic will be all the way up here, so these wires will be sticking out like this. I made a small slit in mine, so the yellow one, which we will not be using, is just to unlock and lock the doors, which you have the button still that works to unlock and unlock the doors. This one I just leave dangling right there. The black one is the one that actually pulls the latch to open the door. As you can see here on the door latch, you have to make a small hole close to the end of the strap, and then slide it over this ball, and then I just attach with the zip tie so it does not come undone. And I've used this for quite a while now, tugged on it very hard, had other people tug on it as hard as they can, and this has not come undone at all. The door's never gotten stuck, closed, or open. It's worked perfectly fine. As you can see, how it works internally is this strap just pulls on that wired cable and unlocks that door. So once you have this attached, you'll just slide it through the door when you're putting it back on, and then you connect your lights and your switch back up, and you set the door panel on and it'll just pop right back into place. And then you'll put the two screws here and here back into the door. It does not retain the third screw up here, but the door does not rattle and it does not feel flimsy as long as you put both screws back in here. As you can see, door panel is put back together. It does not rattle at all. All the clips are put back into place. Those 2 screws are attached with the cover replaced, and all the plugs are plugged back in. Now to close the door, grab by the normal door latch. Then you can take either 1 finger or 2 fingers, or you can even pull it like this, however you please, to open the door. It's as simple as that. As you can see, the other side has it as well, and it's just as simple to open and close. I chose the silver to match my car, as it is a silver GR86 with the silver accents in the interior. There will most likely be multiple colors available for the door strap, but these covers are going to stay black.